So, almost everywhere I go and almost every person I meet asks me this question of why have I removed the front windscreen of my Himalayan? Well, there are two reasons for it. The first one is a bit of a stronger one, and the second one is a bit of a personal preference and taste. So, in today's video, I would talk about the best solution available right now in the Indian market for those who want a taller windscreen on their Himalayan and a shorter one as well. And welcome back to the channel. So, as I said earlier, there are two reasons for it. The first one is a bit of stronger one compared to the second one. So, let's get on the motorcycle and talk about it. First and the major reason, the original windscreen on the BS4 model of the Royal Enfield Himalayan has two adjustments. And even at the highest settings, which for my height I could feel the wind deflecting off the windscreen and hitting my forehead, and while wearing a helmet I could feel the wind continuously pressing on my forehead. So what used to happen is that I used to crunch down or slightly bend down my neck, which just created more problems because of bad posture, that is a neck pain and a lower back pain. So to eliminate this problem, I just removed the whole windscreen. Now, coming to the second reason, well, it's more of a personal preference and taste, as I like the Royal Enfield Himalayan the way it looks without its windscreen. But I always knew that for long highway rides, I will always need a windscreen on my bike, because a windscreen or a windshield helps in protecting you while you ride from dust, rain and small chips of stones, etc. And also protects you continuously from the force of the wind, which otherwise hits your chest or your face and tires you out on a longer ride. So I began the search for alternatives or aftermarket accessories to add on to my windscreen. First, I found these windshield extenders, which kind of does the job but at the same time costs a lot. For something that is so generic, like it could be used for any motorcycle and on any windscreen. Also, it is made in China. So I was not convinced with the price, and also they particularly block your vision. For some of the aftermarket options and for some of the taller windscreens which are available even on Amazon, I think I'll let the reviews speak for themselves. And for those available in the international market, I mean, they are just priced too much for us Indians because of the difference in currency. So with no more options left, I waited and continued using the Himalayan without a windshield, until I came across a made in India company called Inscape Dreamz. I saw their product and reached out to them, and they were kind enough to send me a piece to test out on my Himalayan. But before we do that, let's unbox the package and see what's inside. So are you guys ready for the big unveil? Ooh, it's actually quite big. It's actually quite big. Let's see. Let's unbox it further. So this is how it looks. Yes, it's a transparent. I'll just get the original one and show you how it looks. As for the size comparison, as you can see, this is the original one and this is the new one. Weight wise, yes, it's a bit heavy because it has a steel plate. Yes, the steel plate does make the visor a bit heavy, but at the same time it makes it more stronger and steady. And also for the steel plate, I've got another use for it, and I'll show you as we go throughout the video. The quality of the fiber is pretty good. As you can see, I'm trying to bend it, but it's not happening. Over here on the sides also I'm trying to bend it. It's not happening. This is a steel plate which is pretty strong. Yes, it is. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but there's a small gap over here that's for wind buffeting and to make the rider feel cool. And a small logo over here, which looks pretty nice. So that was a quick unboxing, and next I'll show you how to install this on the Himalayan and how it looks on the Himalayan. As for installation of the new windscreen goes, it's pretty much simple. You just have to remove your stock windscreen by removing these 4 screws. 1, 2, so there it goes. I kind of like this look of the bike. It kind of looks like a scrambler. Anyway. And place the windshield of Inscape Dreamz in the same place and bolt on these 4 screws. This with this, similarly how you would normally do with a normal visor, and it just glides in perfectly. And as you can see here, as I talked earlier about these adjustments, if you have a handguard like this, just make sure that it doesn't hit. So what I've done here is I've taken the below hole and here on top. You don't have to remove this visor also to tighten it. It's literally designed in such a nice way that you don't have to modify anything, or you don't have to adjust anything. The only thing that you have to adjust is this. If you have a handguard like mine, it will probably hit it if you put it here. But as you can see, I've taken it to the extreme end of adjustments over here and here. So as you can see, there's clearly so much gap that a screwdriver can go through easily. That's really a smart touch by them. It's tight, it's solid as a rock. So with the installation done, it was time to head out and test it while riding. Coming straight to the point, any windscreen on a motorcycle requires from the rider some amount of time on the bike to get adjusted to it. And this particular one was no different. It took me about approximately 20 to 30 kilometer ride to get used to the new windscreen, after which I felt like home with it. A pro tip with windscreens is that if you can look from above the windscreen on the road, it would be a better option rather than looking through it. So, for the past 2 weeks, I have been using my bike with the tall windscreen, and I've covered more than 150 kilometers, and I'm really happy to tell you that the windscreen is working perfectly in deflecting the wind away from me, and I no longer have to deal with the pain in my neck or my lower back. The little bit of air coming from the small gap is really very refreshing. I know all you Himalayan owners have faced this problem of the windscreen vibrating and making weird noises. That problem is no longer on this particular windscreen. Reason being, the connection to the motorcycle is been done by a steel plate, and the steel plate then holds the fiber windscreen, which is bolted very tightly on the base plate. While riding all these days, I went through a lot of potholes and the windscreen did not move, and it was as steady as a rock. As for the looks, well, they are subjective. I personally like the bike without any windscreen, but this particular look with the taller windscreen does suit the bike and gives it more road presence than ever before. Also, the attention to detail to this product has been thought of very well, such as these blacked out screw heads, which blends in perfectly with the black base plate. A very innovative touch of having these elongated holes to mount the base plate, so that no matter which handguard you have, it won't ever hit the windscreen, as you can see clearly here. Oh, hi Lily. The production quality of the base plate and the paint is like factory finish. It's really very good. And also the design of the windscreen stands out in the crowd, and it does a good job of deflecting the wind away from the rider. And one more thing I loved about this product is that once it is mounted properly on the motorcycle, it just stays there. It does not move at all. Nothing in this world is perfect. With that, there are some little issues with this windscreen, but then they are not at all a deal breaker. The first one is the edge of the windscreen fiber. It's a bit rough compared to the OEM. And on the windscreen itself, on the top left corner, there is like a small zooming in or a magnifying effect which is being caused. It's not a big problem, but I thought I should share it with you. But, I have good news. I have already talked with the company, and they have said that in the new production of this windscreen, they have fixed and sorted all these issues. Also, I shared these problems which have already been fixed because I wanted to show you that how the company is taking notes and improving their product day by day. And this shows that they have been taking feedback from their customers and developing a Type 2 or a version 2, which I'm quite excited for. Anyways, of all these points which I stated, they are just a few drops of negativity in the ocean full of positivity this windscreen has to offer. I say so because of the next point I'm going to tell you guys. But before that, a disclaimer. This is not how the company markets this windscreen. This is my take on the windscreen. The company markets the windscreen as a taller windscreen or as a highway windscreen. So coming back to what I was going to say. When I saw the windscreen, I was like, this windscreen can be used for both highway rides and your off-road adventures. Well, how? Well, let me just show you. On the highway, this works perfectly as a taller windscreen protecting you. But if you are someone like me who likes the Himalayan without a windscreen or likes the Himalayan with a shorter windscreen, mind you, the shorter windscreen costs a lot. Here are some examples. And guess what? You can do this with this particular product on your Himalayan. As I talked about this earlier, that the metal base plate has its own benefit, and that is, wait a minute, I'll just show you. After you're done with removing these 4 screws from here, from these 4 points, just remove this windscreen. It comes off that easily, and there you have a short windscreen for your Royal Enfield Himalayan, which looks pretty amazing, to be honest. That's why I feel like this product is a 2-in-1 product, where you can use it as a long windscreen and as a short one for your off-road adventures and your city rides. And for a person like me who likes the Royal Enfield Himalayan without the windshield and with the shorter windshield, I mean, this is just perfect. No complaints at all. So at the price of one, you are actually getting the benefits of both the worlds. You have a taller windscreen, and when you need it, you have a shorter windscreen. And you already know it. You would see my bike mostly in the shorter windscreen format, because I just love this look of the Himalayan. Oh yes, I think I did not mention this yet. Inscape Dreamz, the company I have collaborated with for this video, did send me this product for free, but it is not a sponsored video. I get to say what I want in it, and you guys and the company are seeing this video at the same time when it is going to be launched on my channel. So whatever I did or said in this video are my own personal experiences with this product. So, if you liked this product, go ahead and give the people at Inscape Dreamz a follow on their Instagram page and let them know I sent you there. They are really very nice people. And if you want to order your very own windscreen for the Himalayan, there will be a link in the description of this video or in the comment section of this video. And I would like to take this time to thank Inscape Dreamz for coming up with such a beautiful product which the Indian market needed for their Royal Enfield Himalayan, and I can't wait to see the Type 2 or the version 2. And if you made it till here, do like the video, comment your thoughts, subscribe if you are new here, and if you have friends who have a Royal Enfield Himalayan, share this video with them. I'm sure they will love it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Until then, see you in my next video. Take care and peace.